Do you ever sometimes wonder the Bitcoiners and the Bitcoin maxis and the Bitcoin content creators and the people who just live and breathe Bitcoin basically every day? They always talk about how Bitcoin gives them freedom to do other things, to not have to think about crypto and Bitcoin and things like that. They can just put the money into Bitcoin and not worry about it because Bitcoin is like a time machine. It gives you your time back into the future, which I agree with. But if that's the case, then shouldn't we be moving on beyond just talking about Bitcoin and Bitcoin content? And I think some people have done this. Some people are starting to dig into the deeper spiritual realities and consciousness and things like this. And like everybody loves Bitcoin content. I get that. You want to consume, sort of study Bitcoin, understand it from different perspectives so that you can hodl, so that you can, have the conviction through this volatile, asset that just is sometimes hard to hold on to. So I understand the, wanting to continue to consume that. But if it's the only thing you're thinking about, it's the only thing you're focused on, you're kind of missing out on helping the world. I also agree that Bitcoin, does help the world, through creating a savings mechanism. But once that is in place, the savings mechanism is in place for you to focus on how can you help the world in other ways. And some people are meant to help the world through Bitcoin content and getting the word out there about Bitcoin and helping people retire early and all of those things that are related to the financial world. But I think there does have to be a balance that we can bring into that, where there can be people out there who just stack sats and focus on other things, focus on their job, focus on their spiritual life, focus on studying spiritual things, or start a business, that's totally separate from Bitcoin. So I think that there is an aspect that we need to bring into the Bitcoin community, to the Bitcoin space that is balanced. And that's just something that was on my mind. Just wanted to share with you guys.